that southerly wind. The flag's out in center field for the most part, mainly still. Interesting comments that you just heard from J.D. Arndt as well about Logan Workman. We'll talk to Logan as we go along. Once we get into this first inning here in a couple minutes, we'll catch up with Logan. He's at the ballpark tonight. As Madsen getting up for his warm-up tosses. We'll catch up with Logan in just a few minutes as the Flash sit for game number 2. Again, 7-1 now for the Flash as they look to sweep Louisville here this afternoon. First ever meeting between the Flash and the Louisville Jockeys. The Jockeys brand new to the OVL, and Henderson welcomed them in with a 6-1 victory. Madsen, the right-hander, taking the final warm-up tosses for this one. Same umpiring crew as well for game number 2.
Game 2, number 6,
Colin Goda to lead things off for the Jockeys, who really have the same lineup. Even the pitcher is at least scheduled to start this game. John Henry Fowler. We'll see how that goes along as the first pitch of the ball game from Madsen, the right-hander, on the way, and it is in the dirt for ball 1. Mentioned Hackham doing the catching here in game number 2. As we're just filling in our lineup card between games of the chopper foul third base side. So we'll sit the defense as we go along in just a moment. As Colin Goda, Carson Bowes, R.J. Letowski for the Jockeys here in this top of the first inning. The 1-1 pitch from Madsen is in the dirt again to the backstop. 2 balls and a strike. And ball get away, and the pitcher Madsen's going back to the dugout area for something. Not sure what that was about. Called time and had to go back to the dugout area. So hopefully Kobe's okay. Now he's coming back out. Not sure if he changed gloves or what happened there, but now he's set to go. Two balls and a strike to Goda. And the pitch on the way is pop foul out of play, and the count 2-2 to the Jockeys leadoff man, Colin Goda. Again, Carson Bowles and R.J. Letowski to follow. Jared Humphrey hits 4th. He's at first base. In right field, Joey Humphrey. At shortstop, hitting 6th to Jonah Weichman. Third baseman, Austin Taylor, hits 7th. The designated hitter, Austin Griffin, hitting 8th. And catching is Max Letowski, with John Henry Fowler scheduled to start again. 2-2 pitch. Slow roller actually went off the foot of the batter, Goda. He skips around home plate, so that'd be a foul at the plate, but he fouled that one off his foot and kind of went near the pitcher's areas. How hard he fouled that one off his foot, and he's kind of walking around the home plate area trying to walk that one off. That never feels good. He's back in with a 2-2 count, leading things off for the Jockeys. And Madsen may be getting a little ill. He's going back over to the dugout area. He is, yep. Madsen's kind of got sick. That's why he had to run off the field. He's kind of doing it again. I don't know if the heat or a little jacked up for this one, but the Flash may see have to go to a new pitcher. Madsen walked off, kind of jogged off the field just a couple pitches ago and went to the past the dugout area and likely, I'm assuming, got sick there, and it's kind of happened again for him here. The count 2 balls, 2 strikes just underway in game 2, but right now a little bit of concern with Kobe Matson. Obviously, if they had to make a change, that pitcher would get all the time he needed to warm up. Be kind of like an injury situation. And it appears that's what's going to happen here. As Isaac Hausman
taking over pitching duties for the Flash from Evansville,
out of the bullpen.
From the University of Southern Indiana, number 30, Isaac Hausman.
So Hausman would be the new pitcher, and again, he'll get all the time he needs to warm up here, as Kobe Matt's going to have to leave the game due to illness. But that'll give us a chance to talk with Logan Workman. I don't know if he worked that out with Kobe, but Logan's going to get some time here on WSON. It worked out well. Logan, I'm sure you've been out in the ball field and felt pretty ill. I don't know if you kind of, got that sick out on the ball field before, but I mean, it can kind of happen at any time out there. I hope Kobe's okay.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know if it's nerves, you don't know if it's the heat, you don't know, maybe pregame meal, maybe something that he ate or didn't get to eat, but hopefully he can get back through that, and obviously he won't be back in this game, but maybe be able to be back for tomorrow or Tuesday, whenever the next game he can pitch.
Well, Logan, you were honored between games, got to throw out the first pitch. Your former Flash playing back here a few years ago, I guess the first season for the Flash, I think, back in 2017. Still playing baseball, and that's great because you're on your journey after college. But kind of take us through your baseball timeline from that summer here in Henderson all the way here to 2022 and where you're at now.
Yeah, so I had a lot going in the fall with the one camp that I went to, which was a prospect camp at Lee University, where I spent 4 years, got my education, got my degree in education. So I went there for a prospect camp. I get the offer. Basically walked off the field and got the offer to come on a visit, and I spent all day Monday on campus at Lee and got the visit. Felt great on that campus. That's the main thing that brought me there. Coaches were great. Teammates that I met over time while being there was great, and the one coach he's no longer there anymore. He actually left while I was here. In 2017, he ended up going to Miami, Ohio, now at University of Missouri. He called me ended up being almost a month or 2 months before. He said, "Hey, we're gonna send you to a new team. They're in the Ohio Valley League, and we're gonna send you up there. And they're brand new, great guys. I know the coaches, JD and Mattingly. I know both of them. So we're gonna send you up there." And from that point, once I knew where I was going, I knew when I was here what everything was like. It was without a doubt probably my most fun summer of college baseball. Not to say that I haven't had great fun in other leagues that I've played in, but this by far was the most fun team that I was on, most fun organization and just area to play in. Play for the fans, family, my host family, the farmers. Just by far the best summer I'd had.
Logan, how important, you mentioned fun a few times in there, and you get in the summer ball league and it can become a grind. I mean, you're basically playing 6 out of 7 days, day after day, night after night. You're hitting 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You got games at night. But how important is it just for the organization, the clubhouse, just to keep it light? We're still playing a game, have fun out there to just kind of take away from that grind, especially, when you kind of get in the middle of it, you're kind of meeting guys early on. Then there's about a month you're grinding out. Then there's the playoff run. But how important is to keep things light, keep things fun?
It's really understanding that, this is about continuing to grow as a baseball player and grow as a, as a person and how you do things. And thinking about where you are at when you're at school and understand that you have a conference tournament, you're wanting to try to make the regionals, you're trying to make a super regional, trying to make the World Series, trying to win a World Series, you're trying to win a ring. you're trying to do that here too. You're trying to win that championship. You're trying to do that, but understanding that the pressure's not there anymore. Here, it's all about going out, growing, developing even more, and not having that pressure of I've got to do school, I've got to do lifts, I've got to do weights, I've got to, be in class on time. I've got to do all of this stuff. It's all taken away when you're here.
Isaac Hausman, a 3-2 pitch is outside. Of course, Isaac inherited that 2-2 count from Kobe Matson, who left the game due to illness, and it's walk to the leadoff man, got us. So now I see you got your Tampa gear. You're close to home in Bowling Green, right? That's the high level for Tampa Bay. Just how exciting is that for you? And obviously making a jump up in class from low A to high. Kind of how were you able to do that and told about that journey?
Yeah, so talking with a few people that are close with me, my agents, stuff like that for baseball, they said the whole trip for me this year was to stay longer in Charleston in low A and pitch it out through the All-Star break and then turn around and make the jump after the All-Star break and finish out in high A. A few injuries along the way, higher ups, and just being able to pitch and just doing that, trusting everything that I've been taught so far. It kind of just helped guide everything and how this whole plan has kind of fallen into place. And I enjoyed my time in Charleston. Not to say that there's not a chance to go back with maybe injuries or something like that. Heaven forbid that happens, but I'm enjoying being closer to home. 8 hours for my parents to drive wasn't that fun for them versus 4.5.
Ground ball to second, could be two. Dalton to second for one to throw to first. In time, a nice pick at first by Sorg, and a 4-6-3 double play erases the leadoff walk. So now, though, in Bowling Green, if all goes well, you hope it's a short time in Bowling Green, right? You keep moving up the ladder a little bit.
Yes, it would be. I mean, I had a set goal coming into the season, and it's actually kind of fallen into play a little bit as to how this is going. Is I was like, I want to get to Bowling Green as fast as I can. Not to say July wouldn't have been as fast as I can, but April, May, I'm already in BG, and now I need to get to Montgomery. I got to pitch well in Montgomery because, for me, I grew up going to Lookouts games. The Lookouts are the AA affiliate of the Cincinnati Reds, and they are in the Southern League with the Montgomery Biscuits, who is our AA affiliate. And in August, I believe it's August 9th through the 14th or 8th through the 14th, whichever one starts that Tuesday to Sunday. How we play our schedule, we play Tuesday to Sunday series, 6 games. The Biscuits are back in Chattanooga, or they are in Chattanooga.
Called strike 3 from Hausman to Letowski as he works around the walk, and that is the end of the first inning. Logan, thanks for coming over. Best of luck. We'll follow you. Drop by and talk to us anytime. Congratulations from starting here with the Flash, kind of in the middle of your college years, and all the way up now into Bowling Green, and hopefully beyond, and hopefully in Tampa in a short time.
Hopefully. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, Logan. Logan Workman joining us here on WSON, former Flash, now in the Tampa Bay Rays organization, playing for the Hot Rods in Bowling Green. We'll certainly keep track of Logan throughout the next several months and coming years on his journey, hopefully, to the major leagues. We played in a half inning here. It is no score between the Flash and Louisville in Game 2. We're back after this break here on WSON.
Wayne Higgs here, store manager at Sureway Supermarkets. Check out the great deals at our 3 Henderson locations. Our fresh, full-service meat department can cut anything you want for a great cookout. Our produce department offers a variety of garden-fresh fruits and vegetables, some purchased locally. Busy evening? Pick up hot, crispy fried chicken, hot and cold sides, and desserts from our deli. Experience our fast, friendly service where we still carry out your groceries and you don't have to wait in long lines. Shop Sureway, where your neighbors are the owners.
Mr. B's Pizza and Wings is a proud sponsor of the Henderson County Colonels here on WSON. Mr. B's is a sports-themed restaurant that offers great food and great service. Mr. B's menu offers a wide variety of options from pizza and pasta to salads and sandwiches and, of course, Mr. B's famous wings. Try one of Mr. B's specials, like a large one-topping and 20 wings for $29.99. An extra large one-topping and 50 wings for just $52.99. And 2 large 2-topping pizzas, $24.99. Mr. B's Pizza and Wings.
Welcome back to the ballpark here. We'll get a kind of a bit of a corrected defensive lineup for the Jockeys, as I think they handed us the Game 1 card instead of the new Game 2 card. The pitcher is Robbie Arnett. So we'll kind of sit those guys as we go along. Caden Elliott, we know, is the first baseman. He was not in the previous, so we'll kind of get their lineup together as we go along. But for the Flash, it is Drew Dalton to lead things off. Dalton, left-handed hitter, facing Robbie Arnett here in the bottom of the first of a scoreless game. The right-hander's pitch on the way, and it's hit foul out of play. Left side off the bat of the Flash second baseman, Drew Dalton. It'll be Drew Dalton, Casey Sorg, Trevor Campbell for the Flash here in the top of the first. The pitch to Sorg is over. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch is in there for a called strike, and it's a ball and 2 strikes to Drew Dalton. The pitch from Arnett. He hit his spot as the catcher was set up on the outside part, but Dalton didn't offer at it, and the count evens to 2-2. The Flash table sitter Dalton back in, and a 2-2 pitch on the way from Arnett. Called strike 3. Dalton knew it. Caught the outside corner, frustrated at himself as he turned away quickly, knowing he had looked at strike 3. Early strikeout for Arnett, and that'll bring in Casey Sorg. Sorg at first base in Game 2 for the Flash. The pitch to him is fouled over to the left side off the netting near the Jockey's dugout, third base side. Flash in their home first base dugout. Kobe Matson started this game. He threw 4 pitches for the Flash, but Matson got ill twice. He actually went off the mound between pitches and then came back, but then got sick again. And it was noticeably sick. We'll leave it at that. We won't get into the details, but he had to be pulled, and Houseman came in, inherited 2-2 count, walked Colin Gata, but then got a 4-6-3 double play and then struck out Letowski looking. A ball and a strike to Sorg, and the pitch on the way from Arnett goes to the backstop. Actually got a piece of Sorg. He's hit by a pitch, and he'll walk down to first base, hit by a pitch. Got to bring in Trevor Campbell. Campbell DHing. Hitting for the pitcher, Houseman. Trevor was our post-game guest last night, our player of the game, as Trevor was 2 for 4 in the win over Madisonville last night, putting an RBI and a run scored. Runner at first, 1 out for Campbell. Got a 3-step lead for Sorg at first, being held on by Elliott, and the pitch is fouled off out of play right side for strike 1. Our good friend Sam Moore brought his radio tonight. Appreciate him listening downstairs. Bring the radio out to the ballpark with you. You can catch the Flash here on WSON. Oh, 0-1 to Campbell. The pitch. That one is low and in. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Nope.
A ball and a strike to Campbell. Sorg at first base. And a pitch on the way. This one hit harder and through by the third baseman, Taylor. Sorg goes up 1 bag to second, and it's a 1-out single off the bat of Trevor Campbell. First and second now for the Flash, with Ryan Dos Santos coming to the plate.
Coming to the plate for the Flash, your left fielder, the 0, Ryan Dos Santos.
Ryan Dos Santos up there, left-handed hitter. Runners at first and second, 1 out for Dos Santos. And the pitch on the way from Arnett is high for ball 1. Dos Santos joined us on our pregame show. He was our Diamond discussion guest. Ryan from our Ontario, Canada. In his second season here at the Flash, he broke the OVL stolen base record last year. 40 plus. And he fouls one back to the screen. Ball and a strike to Dos Santos. Interesting that Dos Santos tonight in the pregame show and Trevor Campbell last night both kind of mentioned the young aspect of this team. A lot of 17 and 18-year-olds. And Campbell and Dos Santos, some of the older guys now, and both just kind of said it's a different vibe, different type of team. But guys that want to learn, and both those guys happy to kind of show them the ropes when it comes to summer ball and even college baseball when they go back to their colleges, or some just right out of high school will start their college seasons in the spring. And manager J.D. Arndt kind of echoed those statements in the pregame show and said this is probably maybe his youngest team, but his most talented team, as Dos Santos swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Dos. Sorg at second, Campbell at first. And a 2-2 count to Dos Santos. Robbie Arnett, the right-hander on the hill. The runners go. A ground ball to the second baseman. Try to flip to second, not in time. That was his only play. But the speed of Campbell off with the pitch helped there. So Dos Santos on with a fielder's choice. No error on the play, as Campbell just beat it out. And that'll bring in Chris Ortega. So the base is loaded, 1 out for Ortega. Oh, moving the runners was great there. Bose did everything he could at second. He gloved and flipped with the glove. Didn't he exchange it to the hand to try to get it quickly to Whiteman for the force out, but with Campbell off, he beat him to the bag. Dos Santos on with a fielder's choice, and Chris Ortega at the plate with the bases juiced here in the bottom of the first. The pitch hits it well into right field. Going back, Humphrey going back at the track. Gone! Grand slam! Chris Ortega. 4-0 Flash here in the first on the granny to right from Ortega. Nothing Flash on the grand slam from Ortega.
And now, from the University of Evansville, number 20, Adam Eiler.
That will bring in Adam Eiler. 1 out, the base is empty after Ortega brought everybody in. 4-0 Flash here in the first on the grand slam from Ortega. The pitch to Eiler, well outside from Arnett for ball 1. Eiler in right field for the Flash today. And the 1-0 pitch on the way. Big cut, but he came up empty as Arnett came with a fastball. Good pitch, and it's 1-1 to Eiler. One and one to Eiler. Arnett sit at the belt, and the pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, strike two. Fastball above the belt, and Eiler swung through it. The 1-2 pitch to Eiler coming from Robbie Arnett. Swing and a miss for strike three. That one's a bit off the plate, and Eiler waved at it. Second out of this bottom of the first inning, and that'll bring in Cal Levansky.
Now batting for the Flash from Murray State University, number 8, Kyle Levansky.
Cal Levansky from nearby Evansville, Indiana, plays his college ball at Murray State. First pitch to him is low for ball one. The 1-0 pitch is well outside. 2-0 to Levansky. McFarland on deck if Levansky can get on. Hackham catching today, then top of the order. If the Flash want to add to the 4-0 lead after the grand slam from Ortega moments ago. Here in the bottom of the first, 4-0 Henderson. The 2-0 pitch is fouled out of play right side over top the Flash dugout. 2-1.
Balls to the Flash merchandise tent located behind the first base dugout.
There's another pitch fouled off out of play past the Flash dugout near the bullpen area. And it's 2-2 to Levansky. A pitch on the way from Arnett. A breaking pitch beauty as Levansky's getting on the that one, and it breaks in for a called strike. That is the end of the first, but the Flash get 4 runs on 2 hits. The grand slam from Chris Ortega. We played 1. It's Flash 4, Louisville nothing here on WSON and the WSON radio app.
Hi, I'm Chris Kemp.
And I'm Brian Crafton. We are partners with Alexander Thompson Arnold CPAs, and we are proud dads of Henderson County Lady Colonels. As dads and professionals in our town, we understand the importance of growth and opportunity in the community where we're raising our families.
At ATA, our team of professionals can help your family, business, or you as an individual plan for the future. ATA will be your lifelong accounting partner.
Come see us on the corner of 1st and Elm Streets in our hometown of Henderson, Kentucky. Good luck, Colonels.
And Lady Colonels.
When it comes to buying for your home, the choice is clear. You want the best prices on the best products with the best service. Your best choice is Dixon's Appliance and Furniture, your hometown choice dealer. Save big on all your favorite brands, all your favorite models, and Dixon's guarantees the lowest local price. Dixon's professional sales staff can help you select the right appliance, sofa, or recliner for your home, offering years of trouble-free service. There's no better choice than your hometown choice. Dixon's Appliance, your hometown choice dealer in Henderson and Morganfield. You're listening to Henderson Flash Baseball here on 860 AM and 96.5 FM. WSON, Henderson, Kentucky.
Top of the second inning, it is 4-0 Flash on a grand slam from Chris Ortega. For Isaac Hausman, it'll be the 4, 5, 6 hitters here in the second. If you're just joining us, Kobe Madsen, a right-hander from Rupert, Idaho, plays at Centralia College. He started this game for the Flash and had to leave the game after 4 pitches. Had a 2-2 count to the leadoff batter, Colin Golda, then got sick. Had to leave the game. Houseman came in, inherited that 2-2 count, actually walked Golda, but then got Bowles to bounce it to a 4-6-3 double play and struck out R.J. Letowski. To end the inning. So Jarrett Humphrey up there now, and the pitch to Humphrey is in for a called strike 1. Oh, 1 is a little low, a ball and a strike to Humphrey. There's a ball hit well into left center field. Going back at the wall, making the catch on the track. Terrific running gab from Sam McFarland. And left center field, all the way at the track, makes the catch at the wall to steal a hit away from Humphrey. Nice play from McFarland, running a long way into left center field and making the catch on the track. That'll bring in R.J. Letowski. Pitch to Letowski, swing and a miss, strike 1, full by that breaking pitch. It was low and in the dirt, actually bounced back to the backstop area. 0-1 to Letowski. Letowski, right-handed hitter, and the 0-1 from Houseman. Swing and a miss, strike 2, another off-speed delivery, and Letowski waved at that one. Letowski from Austin, Texas, plays his college ball at Long Island University. The 0-2. Good pitch, just missed. Letowski weighed off, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Isaac Houseman on the hill in relief, a long relief appearance here from nearby Evansville. Plays at University of Southern Indiana, and his 1-2 pitch is low again, and the count evens 2 balls, 2 strikes to Letowski. The 2-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Oh, they say they call it it may be called a foul ball. It was tipped into the glove of Hackham, but then Hackham dropped it. I couldn't tell if it was on the transfer, so they're just going to call it a foul ball. Hackham had it momentarily, then it popped out of his glove. It would have been strike 3, fouling it in his glove, but umpire noticed he dropped it, didn't squeeze it long enough, and the count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. So new life for Letowski, and the 2-2 pitch is low and away. Now the count full, 3-2. Three-two pitch fouled back to the screen, and we'll have another 3-2 delivery. Flash won game 1 of the doubleheader here earlier tonight, 6-1, as Henderson broke a 1-1 tie in the bottom of the 6th with 5 runs. Another 3-2 pitch on the way. This one hit well into center field. McFarland going back, looking up. It is one hopping off the wall in center. Digging for 2 is Letowski, and he's in with a 1-out stand-up double. Hit it to the deepest part of the park, about 365 feet into center field. 370 is on top of the wall to straightaway center to get one out of here, and he hit one hop off the wall. Big drive from Letowski on a 3-2 pitch. First hit of the night for the Jockeys here in game 2. Got to bring in Caden Elliott, the first baseman. And the pitch to Elliott. He looks at a called strike one. Good breaking pitch there from Houseman. Oh, and 1 to Elliott. The pitch right in there, called strike two. Good slider there from Houseman. Runner at second. 1 out for Caden Elliott, but a no ball, 2-strike count. The right-hander Houseman's pitch on the way. And the dirt, that'll be a wild pitch, gets away from Hackham, and getting to third base easily is Latowski. So a wild pitch moves the runner to third. We just 1 out, so really good chance for him to come in now on a 1-ball, 2-strike count to Elliott. And the pitch on the way. That one is a little outside. Elliott watched it all the way in the glove of Hackham off the plate. And it's 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Ground ball to third in the hole. That's going to get through for a base hit. Ortega couldn't get to it. Levanchi had no shot at short. Kind of a CNI single in the left. Brings in a run. And it's a 4-1 game as the Jockeys are on the board. A double and a wild pitch and a base hit scores Latowski for the first run for the Jockeys. Jonah Weichman up there now for the Jockeys. First pitch called strike to Weichman. Weichman with a runner at first and 1 out. 4-1 flash of the lead here in the top of the second. The pitch from Houseman. This one a little flare into left. Coming in is DeSantos, but it drops in front of him. And it's 3 hits in a row for the Jockeys. Elliott moves into second base on the single by Weichman. So first and second. And now Austin Griffin to the plate for the Jockeys. Right-handed hitter. He wears the high socks. I like it. With the green stripes as the Jockeys in their Kelly green jerseys with white pants. And the pitch from Houseman. Another wild pitch. And Highcomb still hadn't found it, and now he gets to it. That was in the dirt off to the right side. So a couple wild pitches here in this inning from Houseman. As Weichman moves to second, Caden Elliott over to third. And a base hit here could make it a 1-run game here early. This one's scheduled for 7. The back end of a doubleheader as the Flash won game 1, 6-1. Flash on top 4-1 here in the top of the second after a Chris Ortega grand slam. There's a broken bat, and it's going to be a base hit into left. That'll score a run. They're going to wave in the runner, make it score 2. A broken bat, 2-run single to left off the bat of Austin Griffin, and it's a 4-3 ball game. Now Griffin showed his strength there after the broken bat, still muscled his way over Ortega's head at third into shallow left. 2 come in to score. And it's 4-3 now. Highcomb going to go out and have a word here with Houseman as the Jockeys are right back in it. David Byrne, number 9 hitter in the order, set to hit now. for Louisville. Byrne, a runner at first. Still just one out here in this top of the second. 4-3 flash on top, but the Jockeys with 3 here in the second to get back in it. The pitch to Byrne is a good fastball in for strike one. Oh, and 1 to Byrne. Short lead at first for Griffin is Sorgs holding him on over there. And the pitch. And the dirt blocked by Hackham. A good job on that one. A ball and a strike. Houseman sit at the belt. The pitch on the way. Again, low and away. A nice block again by Hackham. And it's 2 balls and a strike. Flash 4 runs on 2 hits. 3 runs on 4 hits for the Jockeys. 2-1 in there, called strike 2, and the count evens 2 balls, 2 strikes to Byrne. With a leadoff man, Goda on deck. And the 2-2 pitch, well high, and it's 3-2, full count. The 3-2 pitch on the way, and it's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Good strikeout there from Houseman, his second. And the second out here, the second inning. Colin Gata now. Gata walked his first time up. 2 outs, 1 on for Gata. 4-3 game here. The second, the pitch up and in, nearly hit. Gata had to raise his arms up, kind of went underneath his arms and narrowly missed his jersey, and it's 1-0. One and 0 to Gata. Isaac Houseman, the right-hander, sit at the belt, and the pitch on the way is low and away, and it's 2-0. Hackham getting his work in early here tonight. Sliding to his right to stop that one, the flash catcher. He's had to make a few of those plays behind the home plate. A couple have got by him, though. 2 wild pitches for Houseman. The 2-0. Ground ball in the hole at short. Gets through for a base hit. The 5th hit of the inning for the Jockeys. Moving up to second is Griffin on the single by Goda. Didn't hit it very hard, but right between third and short. And they bring in Carson Bowles. A slow walk out for the Flash pitching coach. I'm going to talk things over with Houseman about this situation after 5 hits in the inning. 3 runs have come in, and now the tying run at second base, the go-ahead run at first. Still early in the ball game. We're in the top of the second. This one's scheduled for 7, though. If you joined us in the pregame, we had a chance to ask J.D. Arndt kind of what's the mindset when the game is shortened to 7 innings as opposed to 9. He said we kind of treat the first inning like the third. So it's a little bit into the middle of the game. That way the 7th inning would be more like the 9th inning. So in this case, kind of like the 4th inning of a 9-inning game is the way Flash manager J.D. Arndt is thinking about things. He said maybe a little bit shorter leash on the pitchers, but Houseman's going to stay in at the moment. And work to Carson Bowles. Bowles grounded into a 4-6-3 double play his first time up. Second short to first. The 4-6-3 representing the positions on the diamond. If you've never kept score at a baseball game, do it. A lot of fun. Learn those positions. and something to do while the game is going on. Easy to do. The pace will not be a problem. First pitch is outside, 1-0 to Bowles with runners at first and second and 2 outs. And the pitch on the way from Houseman in the dirt, 2-0. Let's see, there is some activity in the Flash pen. A right-hander is warming up. 2-0 to Carson Bowles. And the pitch over, but a little low, and it's 3-0. Three and 0 to Bowles. The pitch again a little low, and he walked him on 4 straight. So that will load the bases. First walk issued by Houseman. And that'll bring in Austin Taylor. Taylor struck out looking his first time up, but before that, we're going to have a new pitcher. Pitching change here on WSON, brought to you by your local Sure-Wave food stores with 3 Henderson locations and Mr. B's Pizza and Wings. Back with a new pitcher after these messages here on WSON.
Wayne Higgs here, store manager at Sure-Wave Supermarkets. Check out the great deals at our 3 Henderson locations. Our fresh, full-service meat department can cut anything you want for a great cookout. Our produce department offers a variety of garden-fresh fruits and vegetables, some purchased locally. Busy evening? Pick up hot, crispy fried chicken, hot and cold sides, and desserts from our deli. Experience our fast, friendly service where we still carry out your groceries and you don't have to wait in long lines. Shop Sure-Way where your neighbors are the owners.
Mr. B's Pizza and Wings is a proud sponsor of the Henderson County Colonels here on WSON. Mr. B's is a sports-themed restaurant that offers great food and great service. Mr. B's menu offers a wide variety of options from pizza and pasta to salads and sandwiches and, of course, Mr. B's famous wings. Try one of Mr. B's specials, like a large one-topping and 20 wings for $29.99. An extra large one-topping and 50 wings for just $52.99. And 2 large 2-topping pizzas, $24.99. Mr. B's Pizza and Wings.
Cade Sanders, a right-hander, new pitcher for the Flash. Cade from Hendersonville, Tennessee. He's at Volunteer State Community College. As Isaac Houseman went an inning and 2/3. Houseman allowed 5 hits all here in this second inning. Walked 1 and struck out 2 at a couple wild pitches. Has allowed 3 runs and still responsible for the 3 on base. As its bases loaded in 2 outs as Sanders taking the last of his warm-up tosses. He'll work to Austin Taylor. Again, Taylor struck out looking to Houseman his first time up. Kobe Madsen, if you're just joining us, started this game for the Flash. But Madsen only threw 4 pitches as he became ill out on the mound. Had to run back to the dugout. Okay, but just getting sick, if you will. The between-game meal didn't agree with Kobe. Hope he's okay. He actually did it once, 2 pitches into the game. Went to the dugout and got sick and then came right back out. Threw 2 more pitches and it happened again. So hopefully Kobe is going to be okay. Could have been nerves or a meal or who knows, a little bug, but hopefully Madsen to be okay. But had to come out, and then Houseman really came in an emergency situation through an inning and 2/3. Allowed the 3 runs and still responsible for the 3 runners on base now on 5 hits. Walked 1, struck out 2, and had a couple of wild pitches mixed in. But it is Austin Taylor at the dish from Louisville, Kentucky. Plays his college ball at Transy in Lexington. Bases loaded, 2 outs. The pitch is a called strike. As Taylor checked to swing, it was a pitch in, but he's crowding the plate a bit, and then therefore called strike 1 from Cade Sanders. 0-1 to Taylor. The pitch in the dirt. Terrific play by Highcomb. You heard a little applause there from Flash fans. That was really good. That was the in between hop. The short hops are a little easier for catcher, but that one was well out in front of him and made a great stop and catch there on the glove side. Terrific play from Highcomb. He saved a run. And the game here early for the moment, 4-3 Flash. Here's a rip up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. 1 run will come in, and that's it, as a good throw in from McFarland in center. But the game is tied on an RBI single from Austin Taylor. A rip up the middle for Taylor. Brings in Austin Griffin, and now to be Jarrett Humphrey, who started this second inning. So the Jockeys have batted around. They've tied it at 4 here in the top of the second. Humphrey popped to center to start this second inning. Since then, 6 hits and 4 runs. The pitch is a swinging strike, and it's just missed by Highcomb, so that will go as a pass ball. It was a pitch up a bit. Highcomb swung at it, and that will go as a pass ball. Humphrey swung at it on a high fastball, and they got away from Highcomb, and a run comes in to score. Now it is 5-4 on the pass ball. Oh, and 1 to Humphrey. Second and third for him with 2 outs as the pitch is fouled back to the netting. No balls, 2 strikes. A 5-run second here for Louisville to take a 1-run lead on Henderson after the Flash scored 4 in the bottom of the first on a Chris Ortega grand slam. The 0-2 pitch. That one's up there. That one pops out of the glove of Highcomb, and it's another pass ball. Close play as Sanders came in. Highcomb flipped to him, but it just popped out of his glove, and it is 6-4. Bowles in to score. Taylor at third. So 2 pass balls on Highcomb have brought in 2 runs. So Humphrey with 2 outs and a runner at third. The pitch on the way. Boy, Highcomb's dropped another one. It's a swing and a miss for strike 3. The throw down to first is in time. So the strikeout's complete. A good job by Highcomb there, but he's had a couple balls literally pop out of his glove to get the final out. Rough inning for the Flash as the Jockeys score 6. We head to the bottom of the second. Louisville 6, Flash 4 here on WSON.
Hey, Colonel fans. You've heard this for years. If you're hurt, call Kurt. I'm Kurt Hamilton, and I'm proud to be a former athlete, graduate, and now sponsor of our Colonel teams on WSON. With offices in Henderson and Evansville, my team at Kurt Hamilton Injury Law brings a tight-knit, small-town philosophy with big city aggressiveness and experience to all of our injury clients throughout Kentucky and Indiana. So give me a call at 855-231-KURT or visit us at hurtcallkurt.com.
North, south, east, west, Hetty's delivers to Henderson County best. Hetty's Pizza delivers within 20 minutes of their location on South Green Street, including citywide in Henderson. Hetty's county delivery area reaches from Henderson to parts of Roberts and from some of Spotsville to Corydon. Call or order online at Hetty'sPizza.com and be sure to like Hetty's Pizza on Facebook for daily specials. Hetty's Pizza open 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. every day and proud supporter of the Henderson County Colonels. You're listening to Henderson Flash Baseball here on 860 AM and 96.5 FM. WSON, Henderson, Kentucky.
Bottom of the second inning, Louisville 6, Flash 4. As the Jockeys scored 6 times
Now batting for the Flash.
in the top of the inning.
Wesleyan College, number 10, Sam McFarland.
Sam McFarland to lead things off. The pitch to McFarland is inside for ball 1. Oh, and 1 to McFarland. There's a called strike, 0-2. Good pitch from Robbie Arnett, back out for his second inning of work. The 0-2. The 1-2, I guess, is in there for a called strike 2. One and 2 to McFarland. Lead things off in the bottom of the second. Louisville on top. 6-4 after a 6-run top of the second. The pitch, that was well outside.
Nope.
The pitch from Arnett fouled back to the netting, or count remains 1-2 to McFarland. It'll be McFarland Hackham, then top of the order to Drew Dalton for the Flash here in the bottom of the second. Flash scored 4 times. And the bottom of the first on a grand slam from Chris Ortega. That pitch misses a little outside. And the count evens to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Flash won game 1 of the doubleheader. Maybe 3-2 here. We'll see. Scoreboard's got 2-2. I think the umpire showed 3-2. Here's a pitch fouled off out of play. Now we know there's 2 strikes, that's for sure. It is a full count, 3-2 to McFarland. The pitch from Arnett. One hopper right back to Arnett. He gloves, trots over to first base, underhand toss for the first out to retire McFarland. 1-3 on the put out there. Pitcher to home, and that'll bring in Lincoln Hackham.
Now batting for the Flash from Guilford Technical Community College, number 24, Lincoln Hackham.
So Hackham with 1 out and nobody on. From Monroe Falls, Ohio. Looks at a first pitch called strike. He's at Guilford Tech Community College. 0-1 to the Flash catcher, Hackham. The pitch on the way from Arnett. It's a called strike 2. Let's go, 0-2 pitch from Arnett is over, but a little low. And it's 1-2. I think Flash won't be back in action here at home until late this week. Yeah, they're off, or at least on the road until Friday night is the next Flash home game. The Full Count Rhythm come to town. We'll have that one on the WSON Radio app, and of course all games live video streaming on the WSON Radio YouTube channel. 1-2 to Hackham. Arnett, the right-hander, set at the belt, and the pitch on the way. Fouled it straight back. Count remains a ball and 2 strikes. One-two pitch again, just a little low, and now it's 2-2 to Hackham. 1 out, nobody on. Top of the order to Dalton on deck. So if Hackham could get on with 1 out, chance for the Flash to put together some runs here and tie it back up at 6-4 Louisville after a 6-run second. The 2-2 pitch is outside, and the count full 3-2. I think Byrne thought that was strike 3. He was getting ready to throw it down to third base. Three and 2 to Hackham. The pitch on the way from Arnett, and he missed it outside. A 1-out walk. Good at bat from Hackham. First walk issued by Arnett. As that a turn over the order to Drew Dalton. Dalton struck out looking his first time up against Arnett. Short lead at first for Hackham. And the pitch to Dalton is a little outside, 1-0. And now Jockey's pitching coach going to go out and have a word with Arnett. Arnett gave up 4 runs on 2 hits. The big blow, the grand slam to Ortega in the first. And then a 1-out walk to Hackham here to start this second inning. He has struck out a couple. Tyler Infield going to come on for this conversation. Elliott, the first baseman, a little late to the party. Now he comes in when the coach leaves. Players going to hang out and chat a little longer. First year in the OVO for the Louisville Jockeys. One and 0 to Drew Dalton. Drew from Des Moines, Washington. Plays his college ball at Centralia College in Illinois. So college summer ball close for him, but a long way from home in the state of Washington. 1-0 with 1 on and 1 out to a left-handed hitting Dalton. The pitch on the way is just a little outside. Pretty good pitch. He's trying to work that outside part and just missing. Not getting that called strike from the home plate umpire, and it's 2-0. He's not too far off trying to work that outside part. He's going to have to come a little closer. The 2-0. Ground ball to short. Could be 2. Shortstop steps on the bag for 1. Fires to first in time. Weichman, a nice play for a 6-3 double play to end the second. We've played 2. It is Louisville 6, Henderson 4 here on WSON, the WSON radio app.
What a season it's been for the Henderson County Lady Colonels softball team, and Square Yard Carpet would like to congratulate the team on a great season. A special thank you also for the coaches, assistant coaches, ground crew, the parents, concession stand crew, and WSON for their support of Lady Colonels softball this season.
What's that? A tax refund check. Why is it so stressy? Uncle Larry has taught us how to really stretch out our customer tax refunds. And we're giving you even more for your much-needed trade. But that's not all. With every vehicle purchase right now, you get a free 7-night resort getaway. Nobody does more to earn your business than Uncle Larry and his team at Audubon Chrysler. Isn't that right, Billy? At Audubon Chrysler Center, where the Viper sits high in the sky.
Change in the outfield. 6-4 after 2. Louisville on top of Henderson. Flash 4 runs in the first. The Jockeys came back with 6 in the second. Cade Sanders out there for his second inning of work as he got the final out of the third after Isaac Hausman went an inning and 2/3. Allowed 6 runs on 5 hits, walked 1, struck out 2, had a couple of wild pitches. A little bit extra time to warm up as flash catcher Hackam was on base when that inning ended with that double play. So he had to get geared up, and he's good to go. R.J. Letowski, the right fielder, due up for the Jockeys. 5, 6, 7 hitters scheduled here in the third. Letowski doubled to deep center field his first time up. First pitch to him here from Sanders is inside for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch is in there for a called strike, 1-1. A ball and a strike to Letowski. Here's a hard hit ball into left, and a nice play on a sinking line drive by Dos Santos. That ball hit hard, not an easy play to make. And Dos Santos, in a few steps, makes the catch on the hard hit sinking line drive from Letowski. 1 out, and that'll bring in Caden Elliott. Elliott single to left. His last time up. Slow roller to Drew Dalton at second. He gloves plenty of time and retires Elliott. Quickly 2 gone for the Jockeys here in the third. Jonah Weichman up there now. Weichman singled to left his first time up. As the Jockeys had 6 runs on 6 hits in that second inning. The pitch on the way to Weichman, a good one in from Cade Sanders, called strike 1. 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors for the Jockeys. 4 runs on 2 hits, no errors for the Flash. The pitch to Weichman outside, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch, just a little outside. 2-1 to Weichman. The Flash 7-1 coming into this game. That includes the Game 1 win here over Louisville in the doubleheader. By that score, 6-1. Flash broke a 1-1 tie in the bottom of the 6th with 5 runs and closed it out in the 7th. A doubleheader with Louisville. And a makeup game that was rained out on Tuesday night this week. The 2-2 pitch on the way. It's a little flare down the left field line, and that's going to be fair down the line. Digging for 2, Weichman, and he's going to be in there. A 2-out stand-up double off the bat of Jonah Weichman, his second hit tonight. Just fair down the left field line. Had to give Austin Griffin a chance, as Griffin had an RBI single to left his first time up. Runner at second and 2 gone for Griffin. Again, the Flash next home game is Friday night. We'll have it on the WSON radio app and the WSON YouTube channel. The stream-only game with the audio and video. June 17th is a full count Rhythm come to town out of the Hendersonville area of Tennessee, a little bit near Nashville. First pitch to Griffin, spins him out of the way. Inside for ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Chopper third base side and just foul. Tracked down over there by Ortega. And a ball and a strike to Griffin. One and one to Austin Griffin, the Jockey center fielder. Runner at second, two gone, 6-4 Louisville here in the top of the third. Swing and a miss for strike two. Good pitch there from Sanders. Challenged him with the fastball and a swing and a miss, 1-2. Right-handed hitting center fielder back in. Facing the right-handed pitcher, Cade Sanders. And the 1-2 pitch on the way. Popped up into shallow center field. Dalton, the second baseman, going about 15 feet into the outfield grass, makes the play for the final out. Sanders works around a two-out double. We head to the bottom of the third inning. Louisville on top of Henderson, 6-4 here on WSON and the WSON Radio YouTube channel.
Fix up your home with Heritage. Our home improvement financing options can help you change your home now and pay for it over time. Upgrade your home. Make home repairs. Remodel a kitchen. Create a man cave. Remodel your bath. Whether it's a small weekend project or a large renovation, Heritage Federal Credit Union can help you finance your improvements today. Fix up your home with Heritage.
Some restrictions apply. Rates, terms, and conditions are subject to change without notice. Insured by NCUA. Equal housing lender. Go to HFC.info for details about credit costs and terms.
You've worked hard to build your business, and we want to help protect it. At EM Ford & Company, we believe your business deserves the expertise of a local insurance agent. Hi, I'm Mike Hazelwood, and with business insurance from Encove Insurance, you can make sure your business stays up and running no matter what happens. If you own a business, make sure it's fully protected by contacting EM Ford & Company today. Visit us at emford.com.
EM Ford & Company on the Strip in Henderson. Call 270-830-8877. That's 270-830-8877.
Robbie Arnett out for his third inning of work. Arnett gave up the big swing to Ortega, grand slam after he hit a batter. It was a runner reach on a fielder's choice. Flash loaded the bases, single by Campbell. Then Ortega, a grand slam over the right field wall. Flash took a 4-0 lead, but then in their next at bats, the Jockeys in the top of the second scored 6 times on 6 hits to take the 6-4 lead. That's where we stand here in the bottom of the third. It'll be 2, 3, 4 hitters: Corey Sorg, Trevor Campbell, and Ryan Dos Santos. Ryan Dos Santos, will hit third this inning. Campbell and Sorg. First pitch to Sorg is ball one. The 1-0 pitch on the way is outside, 2-0 to Casey. The 2-0 pitch coming to Casey Sorg. Sorg was hit by a pitch and scored his last time up, and this one's well high to the backstop, 3-0 to Sorg. 3-0 to Sorg to start this third with the Flash trailing 6-4. The pitch from Arnett. I walked him on 4 straight. Second walk issued by Sorg. A second walk issued, I should say, by Arnett. A leadoff walk to Sorg to start the third.
From Louisville, Kentucky, number 6, Trevor Campbell.
Got to bring in Trevor Campbell. Singled his last time up, came in to score. And he fouls one back. Strike one to Campbell. Trevor hitting .476. Coming into today's action. A hot start for Campbell, a 3-year member of the Henderson Flash. 0-1, a runner at first, nobody out for Campbell. And the pitch on the way is inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Campbell with that .476 average, he's driven in 7, no home runs. And the 1-1 pitch coming from Arnett. Breaking pitch misses high, and it's 2 balls and a strike.
No.
2-1 to Campbell. DHing here in the game 2, pops it up on the infield. Second baseman coming in the infield grass as Bowles has it for the first out. Campbell pops out. 1 out for Ryan Dos Santos. Dos Santos reached on a fielder's choice his last time up. Came in to score on the Ortega Grand Slam.
From Mississauga, Ontario, 0-0.
Dos Santos hitting .250 for the Flash, playing in his 6th game with Henderson this season. 4 for 16. He scored 3 runs and driven in 2. One on, 1 out for him. First pitch swinging, fouls it over top the Jockeys dugout. Third base side for strike 1. Going to be a warm week. Temperatures in the mid-90s with heat indexes over 100. Be safe out there this week. And listening to WSON, we'll have all the weather information for you, but it's going to be a hot one and a sticky night here tonight. It was 86 degrees at game time. That was at 7:30. That'd be stolen base as Sorg pitched to go on a run on that pitch. Was in the dirt. No chance for Byrne. It got by him, but Sorg was off with the pitch, so a stolen base for Casey. He's in scoring position now for Dos Santos. See if Ryan can drive in his 3rd run of the summer. Sorg at second with 1 out. And the pitch on the way from Arnett. Just missed a little outside. Catcher Byrne tried to frame it up, didn't get the call. The 2-1 to Dos Santos from Arnett is low, and it's 3-1. First base is open. Chris Ortega on deck. Three and 1 to Dos. 6-4 Jockeys here in the bottom of the 3rd. And the pitch on the way. Hit foul, out of play. Now the count full, 3-2.
Just a reminder, please return all foul balls to the Flash merchandise tent. That's located directly behind the first base dugout.
3-2 to Dos Santos. Sorg at second. Now Arnett going to spin off and look Sorg back. The 3-2 pitch. This one hit down the left field line. If it gets down, could be trouble, and it is down. Into the corner. Sorg will score on the one-out RBI double off the bat of Ryan Dos Santos. The Flash cut the lead to 1, 6-5 here in the third. Good at bat from Dos. An RBI double to bring in Casey Sorg after a walk and a stolen base. And the Flash have cut it to 1 with Ortega coming to bat. The Jockeys manager out to talk about this spot as Ortega hit a grand slam off Arnett earlier. And we're going to have a new pitcher. Pitching change here on WSON, brought to you by your local Sureway food stores with Henderson locations at Sand Lane and Eastgate and 41 in Watson. 3 locations to serve you. We'll hear from Sureway and Mr. B's Pizza and Wings. Be back with a new pitcher after this on WSON.
Wayne Higgs here, store manager at Sureway Supermarkets. Check out the great deals at our 3 Henderson locations. Our fresh, full-service meat department can cut anything you want for a great cookout. Our produce department offers a variety of garden-fresh fruits and vegetables, some purchased locally. Busy evening? Pick up hot, crispy fried chicken, hot and cold sides, and desserts from our deli. Experience our fast, friendly service where we still carry out your groceries and you don't have to wait in long lines. Shop Sureway where your neighbors are the owners.
Mr. B's Pizza and Wings is a proud sponsor of the Henderson County Colonels here on WSON. Mr. B's is a sports-themed restaurant that offers great food and great service. Mr. B's menu offers a wide variety of options from pizza and pasta to salads and sandwiches and, of course, Mr. B's famous wings. Try one of Mr. B's specials, like a large one-topping and 20 wings for $29.99. An extra large one-topping and 50 wings for just $52.99. And 2 large 2-topping pizzas, $24.99. Mr. B's Pizza and Wings.
New pitcher of the ball game is a left-hander, Ryan Leonardo, in for the Louisville Jockeys. From Anaheim, California, plays his college baseball at Long Beach City College. Runner at second, 1 out for him with Chris Ortega coming to bat. Ortega hit a grand slam in the bottom of the first inning to put the Flash ahead 4-0. As Robbie Arnett throws 2 1/3 innings, allowed 3 hits, 5 runs, still responsible for the runner at second, walked 1, struck out 3, and hit a batter. He'll work to Chris Ortega with the tying run down at second base.
Now batting for your Henderson Flash from Miami, Florida, number 6.
Ortega hitting 227 coming into today's action. He had 6 RBIs and no home runs before that big swing in the first. Ortega, right-handed hitter, in the tying run at second base here. At the bottom of the third, this one's scheduled for 7 innings, the second of a doubleheader. So they play 2 7-inning games when it's a doubleheader, as opposed to the normal 9-inning game. And the breaking pitch for Leonardo, a little outside for ball 1. One 1-0 to Ortega. Dos Santos, great speed at second. The pitch, there's a called strike. A ball and a strike to Ortega. The pitch misses inside. And it's 2-1. Chris Ortega from Miami, Florida. Plays his college ball at Tusculum University. The same as Dos Santos, his teammate down at second base. Dos Santos made a little recruiting to get Ortega here in Henderson. Ground ball right side, base hit. Latowski getting it in. They're going to send Dos Santos, and Dos Santos is out at the plate. Terrific throw from Latowski to nail the speedy Dos Santos at the plate. Byrne put on the tag. Second out of the inning after the single from Ortega, but close play at home, but a good throw by Latowski gets Dos Santos. Trying to score from second.
From Evansville, Indiana, number 20, Adam Eiler.
Two gone for Adam Eiler. Eiler 125 this summer for the Flash. He's driven in two, homered once. Left-handed hitter. First pitch is low for ball one. So Ortega at first with two outs. After Dos Santos thrown out, trying to score on his single to right. Remains a one-run ball game. Pop up right side. The first baseman Elliott into foul territory, halfway between the first base bag and the Flash dugout, off balance, but makes the grab for the final out. Flash score a run and leave one to make it a one-run game. We've played three here in Henderson. It's the Louisville Jockeys on top of the Henderson Flash here on WSON and the WSON radio app.
When an auto accident happens, you want to make sure you get the best possible repairs. And at Team Collision, you get just that. Team Collision Center provides quality products and service, certified technicians, thorough inspections, lifetime warranties, and help with insurance claims and car rentals. If you do have an auto accident, don't let your repair be one too. Experience the best. Team Collision Center, 2171 South Green Street in Henderson. Or call 869-8326. That's 270-869-TEAM.
Your peace of mind matters. That's why when you open a smart checking account with German American Bank, you receive Shield Perks benefits with cell phone protection. Receive up to $600 per claim with a maximum of 2 claims per year if your phone is broken or stolen for plans paid out of your smart checking account. Other Shield Perks benefits include 24/7 roadside assistance and local and national retailer deals. Find a banking office near you and a complete list of Shield Perks benefits. Terms and conditions at GermanAmerican.com. Member FDIC.
Top of the fourth inning. It is Louisville 6, Henderson 5. I'm Greg Busby. Isaac Thatcher at studio control in downtown Henderson tonight. Working the doubleheader for us. Steve Towle had game one as the Flash won that one 6-1. Henderson broke a 5-5 tie in the bottom of the sixth. Broke a 1-1 tie in the bottom of the sixth as the Flash scored 5 times, and that was the margin, a big bottom of the sixth. And the Flash won game one of this doubleheader 6-1 and come into game two with a 7-1 mark on the season. 9-1-2 for Louisville. First pitch is over the head of David Byrne. 1-0 to the catcher Byrne from Cade Sanders. Byrne, then Colin Goda and Carson Bowles. Again, 9-1-2 for the Jocks here to start the fourth. The pitch is fouled at the plate. A ball and a strike now to Byrne. Cade Sanders' third inning of work after he got the final out of the second. Gave up a double in the third, but worked around it. And now he's out for the fourth. 1-1 pitch in there for a called strike. Byrne didn't seem to care for the call. And it's 1-2. The pitch on the way from Sanders. Swing and a miss, strike three. Second strikeout for Cade Sanders. As he strikes out Byrne to start the fourth. That'll bring in Colin Goda.
Now batting number 6, Colin Goda.
Goda walked in the first, singled and scored in the second. And looks at a breaking pitch called. Strike one here from Sanders. Good pitch. Had Goda flinching a bit and kind of jerked backwards, and it broke in for a strike to the right-handed hitting center fielder. The pitch comes back with a good fastball in there for a called strike two. 0-2 to Goda with one out, nobody on. We are in the top of the fourth inning. Louisville 6, Henderson 5. Here at Bill Heath Field, right on the Ohio River here in Henderson, Kentucky. The 0-2. Hard hit ball up the middle, base hit off the bat of Goda. 2-hit day for Colin Goda. In on all three times of the walk, and now back-to-back singles. And now to be Carson Bowles.
Now batting number 2, Carson Bowles.
Bowles grounded into a double play and walked and scored as part of that 6-run second. Runner at first, one out. Go to about a 4-step lead over there. Leadoff man's got a little speed. First pitch to Bowles is low for ball one. From the right-hander, Cade Sanders. Now Bowles going to be called down by head coach of the Jockeys. He may have missed a sign there. Maybe wanting him to lay down the bunt. 0-1 to Bowles. And the pitch on the way from Sanders as a runner goes is outside. The throw down is not in time from Hackham, and it's a stolen base for Goda. So Goda into scoring position as the Jockeys try to get that run back that the Flash scored in the bottom of the third to cut the Jockeys' lead to 6-5. Louisville looking to push it back to 2 runs and make it 7-5 with a runner at second and one out. 1 ball, 1 strike count to Bowles. And the pitch on the way. That one is well high, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch in the dirt. Wild pitch. Runner moves to third. Hacker was able to block it in the dirt, but it kind of squirted away from him. A wild pitch. Third of the day for Flash pitching. And now go to third base with 1 out. 3 ball, 1 strike count to Bowles. The pitch on the way. That one is low, and he walked him. First walk issued by Cade Sanders. And now runners at the corners for the Jockeys. With Austin Taylor coming to the plate. Taylor struck out and has an RBI single up the middle. Taylor at third base today for the Jockeys. Taylor from Louisville, Kentucky. Plays his college ball at Transylvania and Lexington. The pitch to him. Popped up right side, down the right field line. Eiler giving chase, but it's going to fall in foul territory for strike one. Stayed in the playing area, but drops into foul territory. Strike one to Taylor. Flash playing the doubleheader here tonight. Will be back home. Next home game on Friday night when the Full Count Rhythm come to town. I'll have that game on the WSON Radio app and, of course, the WSON Radio YouTube channel. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss, strike two. Good pitch there from Sanders. He had the batter Taylor out in front. Mixing up his speeds well there. And it's 0-2. The pitch, a little high. 1-2 now to Taylor. Carson Bowles, the runner at first. Colin Gata is at third. Jockeys on top, 6-5 here in the top of the fourth with one out. Flash looking for the double play. The pitch just missed a little off the plate. And it is 2-2. Two balls and two strikes to Taylor. Runner goes from first. Went on a good one. Pitch in the dirt. No chance for Hackham. A stolen base for Bowles. And now second and third for the Jockeys. And a 3-ball, 2-strike count to Taylor. First base is open, but the cleanup man, Jarrett Humphrey, waiting on deck for the Jockeys. The 3-2 pitch. Pop foul out of play. We'll have another 3-2.
Last base, just a reminder to turn all foul balls from the Flash merchandise tent located behind the first base layout.
The Jockeys 3-6. That includes the loss here tonight. Flash 7-1 coming in. Jockeys are in the same division as the Flash. 3.5 games behind Henderson. First place Henderson to start game number 2. The 3-2 pitch again. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Second strikeout for Cade Sanders. An off-speed delivery. Good pitch from Sanders. And 2 are gone for Jarrett Humphrey. Humphreys flied out to center and struck out. Flash pitching coach out to talk with Humphrey. And we're going to have a new pitcher. Pitching change here on WSON brought to you by your local Sureway food stores with 3 locations in Henderson to serve you. Also by Mr. B's Pizza and Wings. We'll hear from them. Be back with a new pitcher. It is a 6-5 ball game. Louisville on top. We're back after this here in the 4th inning on WSON.
Wayne Higgs here, store manager at Sureway Supermarkets. Check out the great deals at our 3 Henderson locations. Our fresh, full-service meat department can cut anything you want for a great cookout. Our produce department offers a variety of garden-fresh fruits and vegetables, some purchased locally. Busy evening? Pick up hot, crispy fried chicken, hot and cold sides, and desserts from our deli. Experience our fast, friendly service where we still carry out your groceries and you don't have to wait in long lines. Shop Sureway where your neighbors are the owners.
Mr. B's Pizza and Wings is a proud sponsor of the Henderson County Colonels here on WSON. Mr. B's is a sports-themed restaurant that offers great food and great service. Mr. B's menu offers a wide variety of options from pizza and pasta to salads and sandwiches and, of course, Mr. B's famous wings. Try one of Mr. B's specials, like a large 1-topping and 20 wings for $29.99. An extra large 1-topping and 50 wings for just $52.99. And 2 large 2-topping pizzas, $24.99. Mr. B's Pizza and Wings.
It's our Grand Slam Savings event at Henderson Chevrolet Buick GMC.
Now you can get out of the ballpark deals and make no payments for 120 days.
Check out our great selection of pre-owned, like a 2020 Chevy Trax for $22,900 or a 2020 Buick Encore, now just $19,900.
Several new vehicles are arriving daily. Order or reserve yours today. Shop our full selection at HendersonChevrolet.com.
Find new roads or cross that money-saving bridge during our Grand Slam Savings event only at Henderson Chevrolet Buick GMC. With approved credit plus tax title and fees.
You're listening to Henderson Flash Baseball here on 860 AM and 96.5 FM. WSON, Henderson, Kentucky.
Pay attention. "6-5. Here's your score. New pitcher of the ball game, Blake Chuafatelli. Louisville on top of the Flash. Chuafatelli, normally a starter here, but I think manager J.D. Arndt knows this is a big spot. Runners at second and third. And Chuafatelli going to get the ball in relief of Cade Sanders. Two innings, 3 hits, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, had a wild pitch mixed in. No runs, but still responsible for the runners at second and third. The pitch on the way. And for a called strike from Chewy. Blake Chuafatelli, the left-hander from nearby Newburgh, Indiana. Plays his college baseball at the University of Southern Indiana. And the pitch is a called strike 2. Good pitch from Chewy. Facing the DH and cleanup man, Jared Humphrey. Big moment of the ball game with the Jockeys on top 6-5 and runners at second and third, 2 outs. Flash trying to get out of it. And tied up or maybe take the lead in the fourth. They're scheduled for 7. And the pitch on the way. And the dirt blocked by Highcomb as Humphrey checked his swing. They're going to appeal down to first. He definitely held up as field umpire signals the safe sign, and it's 1-2 to Humphrey. The pitch on the way is a little high, and it's 2 balls, 2 strikes to Humphrey. Goda at third, Bowles at second. The 2-2 pitch with 2 on and 2 out on the way from Chuafatelli. Ground ball foul, third base side off the facing of the Jockeys dugout, and we'll have another 2-2 pitch. The 2-2 on the way. Ground ball in the hole at short. Sliding stop back and a long throw, and it's out. Levanchi, a terrific play at short. Takes away a hit and possibly a couple runs from Humphrey. Huge play there. We head to the bottom of the fourth. Flash coming to bat. They trail Louisville 6-5 here on WSON.
Did you know litter cleanup costs the U.S. an estimated $11.5 billion each year, and businesses pay $9.1 billion of the cleanup cost, or about 80%. Litter reduces the value of real estate, deters a customer from entering a business, or a new employer from locating to a community. Over 1/3 of business development officials say that litter impacts a decision to locate to a community. Be on the lookout for litter around your property and neighborhood. Be classy, not trashy. This message from Henderson County Recycling and Solid Waste.
At Dunaway's Imperial Pharmacy, we're here for you every day with a full-service prescription center. And to make life a little easier, we accept most major credit cards and third-party insurance cards. Now, shouldn't all pharmacies be this way? Well, we are because we care. So for the things you want and the convenience you need, see Dunaway's Imperial Pharmacy today, 110 3rd Street in Henderson.
We'll be here for you.
We head to the bottom of the fourth. Terrific play from Luvanchi at short to end the top of the fourth, and the threat for Louisville, and it is 6-5. And Luvanchi's up there to start the fourth. Got to be feeling good after that terrific play at short. Cal Luvanchi from Evansville, Indiana, plays his college ball at Murray State. And the pitch on the way. Just misses a little high to Luvanchi. It was over but high. From Ryan Leonardo out for his second inning of work. Leonardo got the final out of the third, so he's thrown just a third of an inning, but that got the Jockeys out a little bit of a jam as a 2-0 pitch fouled off, 2 balls and a strike. Two and one to Luvanchi. And the pitch. Little outside, 3 balls and a strike. Flash trails 6-5 here in the bottom of the fourth. This one's scheduled for 7. The pitch on the way. And he walked him. A leadoff walk to Luvanchi. First walk issued by Leonardo, and that'll bring in Sam McFarland.
Center fielder number 10, Sam McFarland.
Sam grounded back to the pitcher his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Luvanchi a nice lead, about 3.5, 4 steps at first base. Elliott's going to hold him on. And the pitch is a little high for a ball. One and 0, the count to McFarland. And the pitch is a little low, 2-0. So Ron Leonardo, a walk to Luvanchi, now 2-0 to McFarland. And the pitch on the way is fouled off and out of play over top the press box. 2 balls and a strike to McFarland. Sam played his high school ball at nearby Owensboro Catholic. And a 2-ball, 1-strike count to him. The pitch on the way, and a little high. 3-1. Breaking pitch. Miss high to McFarland. Luvanchi at first with nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth. A 6-5 flash trailing 6-5. Ground ball to the right side, could be 2. Second baseman throws to short for 1. The throw back to first, not in time. Couldn't tell where that hit. He may have lost in the lights at first baseman. I don't think he would have got him anyway. So it's a fielder's choice. 4-6 on the fielder's choice. As Levanchi forced out at second. That'll bring in Lincoln Hackham. Hackham walked his first time up.
Now batting number 24, Lincoln Hackham.
The pitch on the way as the runner goes, a throw down there, and he nailed him. Caught stealing McFarland for the second out. Great throw from Byrne. That wasn't even close. So now 2 outs, nobody on. That was the tying run that was thrown out, caught stealing here in the fourth. So Hackham now with 2 outs, nobody on. A 1 ball, no strike count. And the pitch on the way. That one's a called strike with a breaking pitch. Got it down a bit after he missed a couple up. That one in for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Same spot. Called strike 2. Hackham kind of checked his swing and took it back, but it didn't matter. Called strike at the plate, 1-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Waved at strike 3. We have played 4. Close game. Louisville on top of the Flash, 6-5 as we go to the 5th here on WSON and the WSON radio app.
What a season it's been for the Henderson County Lady Colonels softball team, and Square Yard Carpet would like to congratulate the team on a great season. A special thank you also for the coaches, assistant coaches, ground crew, the parents, concession stand crew, and WSON for their support of Lady Colonels softball this season.
When looking for an auto mechanic, most people look for honesty and experience. Ewing Tire delivers both and offers a wide range of automotive repair services, from brakes, alignments, shocks and struts, to tire rotations and oil changes, as well as tire sales. Ewing Tire has been in business since 1964, always providing friendly service, quality work, and products. So the next time you need tires or automotive repairs, see the team at Ewing Tire, 642 North Green Street, or call 270-826-8491.
Top of the 5th here in Henderson. It is the Louisville Jockeys on top of the Henderson Flash, 6-5. The Jockeys, a 6-run second inning. The Flash had a 4-run first on a Chris Ortega grand slam. They got a run back in the third. As the two teams scoreless in the fourth. And we're in the top of the 5th. Flash won game 1 of the doubleheader. 6-1 over the Jockeys, but trails 6-5 here in the 5th. Flash with that win, 7-1 coming into game 2. Louisville 3-6. 3.5 games behind the Flash for first place in the OVL North. R.J. Latowski 1 for 2, doubled up the middle, and his fly to left. The pitch to him from Chuafatelli is in there for a called strike 1. Chuafatelli got the final out of the 4th, as it was 2nd and 3rd with 2 outs. A terrific play by Levanchi at short to get out of the inning on the ground ball induced by Chuafatelli. The 0-1 in the dirt, 1 ball, 1 strike to Latowski. The 1-1 pitch called strike. Belt high fastball. A little in, but it caught the corner, and it's 1-2 to Letowski. And the 1-2 pitch from Chuafatelli. Breaking pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. First strikeout for Chuafatelli. He strikes out Letowski to start this 5th inning. That'll bring in Caden Elliott.
Now batting number 1, Caden Elliott.
Elliott an RBI single, and he's grounded out to second. And first pitch, strike 1. Elliott checked his swing and held up, but it was called strike by the home plate umpire. 0-1 to the Jockeys' first baseman, Elliott. The pitch from Chuafatelli comes back with a fastball that misses. 1-1. The left-hander, Blake Chuafatelli, in relief, 4th pitcher of the night for the Flash. 1-1 pitch in the dirt, and it's 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch. Oh, looked to be a good pitch. Maybe a little high. 3-1. 3-1 to Elliott. 1 out, nobody on. Top of the 5th. Louisville on top of Henderson 6-5. And the pitch is hit into right center field. Moving over towards center to make the grab. Knee high is Eiler for the second out here of the 5th. Nice play by Eiler, and right is Jonah Wickman, who's 2 for 2, will come to the plate with 2 out, nobody on. Wickman singled and scored as part of that 6-run second. He also is doubled to left. A pitch from Chuafatelli to Wickman is called strike 1. Caught the outside part of the plate, kind of belt high with a change up there. 0-1 to Wickman. And the pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Kind of spun him in the dirt with that one. An inside pitch just off his 2 tops. And it's 0-2 to Wickman. Flash looking for their first 1-2-3 inning. Chuafatelli trying to get it for him here. And the 0-2 pitch, a little outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One and 2 to Wickman. And the pitch from Chuafatelli. Back with a fastball low and away. The count evens 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. For strike 3 is in the dirt. They throw down to first to complete the strikeout. 2 strikeouts ending for Chuafatelli. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Louisville on top of Henderson 6-5 here on WSON and the WSON Radio YouTube channel.
Hi, I'm Chris Kemp.
And I'm Brian Crafton. We are partners with Alexander Thompson Arnold CPAs, and we are proud dads of Henderson County Lady Colonels. As dads and professionals in our town, we understand the importance of growth and opportunity in the community where we're raising our families.
At ATA, our team of professionals can help your family, business, or you as an individual plan for the future. ATA will be your lifelong accounting partner.
Come see us on the corner of 1st and Elm Streets in our hometown of Henderson, Kentucky. Good luck, Colonels.
And Lady Colonels.
North, south, east, west, Hetty's delivers to Henderson County best. Hetty's Pizza delivers within 20 minutes of their location on South Green Street, including citywide in Henderson. Hetty's County delivery area reaches from Henderson to parts of Roberts and from some of Spotsville to Corydon. Call or order online at Hetty'sPizza.com and be sure to like Hetty's Pizza on Facebook for daily specials. Hetty's Pizza open 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. every day and proud supporter of the Henderson County Colonels.
Top of the order for the Flash here in the bottom of the fifth inning. They trail Louisville 6-5. I'm Greg Busby. Isaac Thatcher at studio control in downtown Henderson tonight. Dalton, Sorg, and Campbell. Be a good spot for the Flash to tie it up or even grab the lead here. At the bottom of the fifth, the game scheduled for 7 innings. The pitch to Dalton from Leonardo outside for ball one. Drew tonight struck out looking and grounded into a 6-3 double play. He has struggled to start the summer. Drew for just one of 18 here with the Flash through the first 8 games. And looks at a strike there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch on the way. And that one's a little inside. Here's a ground ball to the right side. Third baseman Stairs are going to have to toss to the pitcher covering, and a nice play, get it done just in time. Elliott was well off the bag, but Leonardo comes over to cover. And they get the out at first. 3-1 to get Dalton, who's 0 for 3 tonight. Got to bring in Casey Sorg. Sorg, 2-run scored, no official at bat. He was hit by a pitch and scored in the first and led off the third inning with a walk and came in to score. 1 out, nobody on for Sorg. First pitch to him, looping breaking pitch, a little high for ball one from Ryan Leonardo, left-hander on the hill for the Louisville Jockeys. The 1-0. That one drops in for a strike, 1-1. There's a called strike, 1-2. Sorg hitting .333 coming in, 5 RBIs and a home run. And the 1-2 pitch to him here is low and away, 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2, ground ball to short. Wickman there charging and strong throw across to get Sorg by a step. 2 gone for the Flash here in the fifth. As it'll be Trevor Campbell coming to the plate. Trevor, 476 coming into today's game. Game 2, I should say. He is 1 for 2 here in game 2. Single to right and scored and popped out to second. Great start to the summer for Campbell. And the pitch to him is high and away for ball one. The 1-0 pitch, ground ball back up the middle, base hit for Campbell. Hit it hard right back up through the box, and it's a 2-out single for Campbell. 2-hit night for Trevor. What's new, boy? He's really seeing the baseball well. He was our post-game player of the game guest last night after going 2 for 4 and the Flash's win against the Miners. Dos Santos the batter now. The pitch to Ryan is a called strike inside corner. Lefty versus lefty here. Leonardo, the pitcher, versus Dos Santos, the left-handed batter. No balls and a strike. The pitch hit foul down the left field line and out of play into the bullpen area. Down the left field foul line, and it's 0-2 to Dos Santos with 2 outs and Campbell at first. Flash trails 6-5 here in the 5th. Runner goes, a little bit of a delayed steal for Campbell, and he's in with a stolen base. Kind of caught Byrne, the catcher, off guard. And a stolen base for Trevor Campbell. So now a hit could tie it up from Dos Santos. 1-2 to Ryan Dos Santos. He was our pregame guest tonight in game 2 of our doubleheader. The 1-2 in the dirt, blocked nicely by Byrne to keep that one in front of him and keep Campbell down at second base. Knocked away from him a bit, but out in front of the home plate area. And the 2-2. Old chopper off the end of the bat. Could be trouble. Third baseman trying to glove and throw. Has no play. Had to be an infield hit for Dos Santos. Taylor's only chance was try to charge, bare hand, and throw on one motion. He could not make the very difficult play, and the Flash have runners at the corners. A little bit of a swinging bunt there from Dos Santos. And now Chris Ortega up there. Ortega hit a grand slam in the opening inning, and he singled to right into third. He's 2 for 2. Ortega hitting .227 coming in. Had no home runs and 6 RBIs, but 4 RBIs in one swing as part of that first inning. The Flash went up 4-0. Then the Jockeys scored 6 in the second to take the lead. Flash got a run back in the third. And it's a 6-5 ball game now here in the bottom of the 5th with 2 outs and runners at the corners for Chris Ortega. Ortega from Miami, Florida. Dos Santos at first, Campbell at third. A couple throws over to first. Dos Santos back. He's likely going. Campbell and Dos Santos both very good speed on the bases. And the pitch, Dos Santos goes. They're going to throw down to third and threw it away. That will tie the game. Dos Santos is going to go first to third as they faked the throw there, went to third to try to pick off Campbell. That'll be an error on the catcher Byrne, and we're tied at 6 here in the 5th. Dos Santos going first to third on that throw into left field. First error of the game on either team. The Ortega chance for the Flash to take the lead. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Pitch in on the hands, kind of screwed him in the dirt there. 0-2 to Ortega with Dos Santos at third. The 0-2. Same pitch this time. Ortega lays off.
Nope.
1-2 to Ortega. He could give the Flash the lead. Here in the bottom of the 5th with 2 outs and Dos Santos at third base. The pitch on the way from Leonardo. Inside, got away from the catcher, and Dos Santos in to score. The Flash take a 7-6 lead on the wild pitch. A wild pitch. An error on the catcher. And a little frustrating, Byrne kind of slammed the catcher's mask against his knee after he couldn't handle it, and it broke. So he's got to go to the dugout and find a new catcher's mask. And the Flash have taken a 7-6 lead. A couple hits in the inning, a stolen base, an error on a pickoff attempt from the catcher, and then a wild pitch. And it's 7-6 Flash here in the bottom of the fifth. Now Burns is going to have to, I guess, go ask the Flash if he can borrow a helmet or they're working on it or something. As he's talking with Chris Ortega now about what happened. Now they got a new mask for him. As Burns kind of in frustration slammed his catcher's mask into his knee after he couldn't handle that wild pitch. A piece of it broke off, and now he's got a new catcher's mask. 2-2 to Ortega. The pitch from Leonardo is outside the count full. 2 outs, nobody on now for Ortega after the Flash have taken a 7-6 lead here in the fifth. Again, this one's scheduled for 7 innings. The 3-2 on its way is hit foul out of play right side. The 3-2 inside, and a nice at-bat from Chris Ortega. He draws a 2-out walk. Second walk issued by Leonardo.
Now batting for the Flash, number 20, Adam Eiler.
Had to bring in Adam Eiler. Eiler's 0 for 2, struck out and popped out into foul territory at first base. Eiler hitting 125 coming in. Does have a home run and a couple RBIs. Quick throw to first, and it gets away momentarily from Elliott, but not far enough where Ortega can move down to second. Eiler with 2 outs and 1 on. Pitch to Adam and popped well foul out of play right side over top the Flash dugout. And it's 0-1. Adam Eiler from Evansville, Indiana. Plays his college ball at U of E. Swinging a miss for strike 2. Waved at a pitch well off the plate there. Just trying to get a bat on it. And now he's in a no ball, 2-strike hole. Oh, 2 pitch, swinging a miss, strike 3. Eiler let loose of his bat when he swung, lost the handle on it, went over near the on-deck area, but no matter, it's strike 3. Flash get a couple runs, though, on 2 hits. They leave one and take the lead. After 5, it's Henderson 7, Louisville 6 here on WSON and the WSON radio app.
Wayne Higgs here, store manager at Sureway Supermarkets. Check out the great deals at our 3 Henderson locations. Our fresh, full-service meat department can cut anything you want for a great cookout. Our produce department offers a variety of garden-fresh fruits and vegetables, some purchased locally. Busy evening? Pick up hot, crispy fried chicken, hot and cold sides, and desserts from our deli. Experience our fast, friendly service where we still carry out your groceries and you don't have to wait in long lines. Shop Sureway where your neighbors are the owners.
Mr. B's Pizza and Wings is a proud sponsor of the Henderson County Colonels here on WSON. Mr. B's is a sports-themed restaurant that offers great food and great service. Mr. B's menu offers a wide variety of options from pizza and pasta to salads and sandwiches and, of course, Mr. B's famous wings. Try one of Mr. B's specials, like a large 1 topping and 20 wings for $29.99. An extra large one topping and 50 wings for just $52.99. And 2 large 2 topping pizzas, $24.99. Mr. B's Pizza and Wings.
Top of the 6th inning. It is Henderson 7, Louisville 6. Louisville will have their 8, 9, and 1 hitters against Blake Chuafatelli, Austin Griffin, David Byrne, and then top of the order to Colin Goda. First pitch a little outside to Austin Griffin. Griffin 1 for 2, single to left and popped out to second. The 1-0 is in there for a called strike, 1-1. There's a called strike, too. Good pitch from Chuafatelli. The 1-2 pitch coming to Griffin from Chuafatelli. Fastball just missed, a little outside. Count evens 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, Griffin, Byrne, Goda, 8-9-1 for Louisville here in the 6th. It'll be 7, 8, 9 hitters at the bottom of the 6th for the Flyers. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Chuafatelli gets Griffin to chase his 3rd strikeout. 3 Ks for Chuafatelli. He's faced 5 batters, 5 up, 5 down. With the Flyers shaking the lead with him in there, a chance to get the win here tonight. If the Flyers can hang on. Here's David Byrne, bunt attempt, first base side, a good one. And that's going to be a bunt single for Byrne. Kind of a hard bunt first base side as Chuafatelli couldn't get to it. Dalton charging had no chance, and it's a bunt single for Byrne. Tying run aboard for the number 9 hitter Byrne, and now the order turns over to Goda.
Now batting number 19, Joey Humphrey.
They're actually going to pinch hit here. Goda was 2 for 2 on base 3 times. But Joey Humphrey up there as a pinch hitter is swinging a miss, strike 1. Pinch hitting here in the top of the 6th. Lefty versus lefty here, the pinch hitter. The 0-1, and time called at the last second. That pitch will not count, even though it was tossed over. Oh, 1 to Humphrey. Runner at first. It's foul, tip at the plate, 0-2. 1 out, Byrne on for the bunt single. As Sorg, the Flash first baseman, going to hold him on, try to keep that double play intact. And Joey Humphrey pinch hitting for Goda. 0-2. The pitch from Chuafatelli. Fouled it straight back. Count remains, no balls, 2 strikes. About a 3-step lead for Byrne at first. And the 0-2 to Humphrey is low and away. A ball and 2 strikes. One and 2 with 1 on and 1 out. Flash up 7-6 here in the 6th. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. 4th strikeout for Chuafatelli. And the 2nd out here of the 6th. That'll bring in Carson Bowles.
Number 2, Carson Bowles.
2 outs, 1 on for Bowles. Those 0 for 1 with a couple walks. He's grounded into a double play, walked and scored in the second, and he walked in the fourth. First pitch to him, a called strike one from Chua Fatelli. The left-hander nicknamed Chewy. The 0-1. Fastball outside. They're going to throw down, and they got him. Picked off. Hackham picks off the runner at first base. Right on the bag. Great throw there, and that ends the top of the sixth. We head to the bottom of the sixth inning. Flash coming to bat. Henderson leads it 7-6 here on WSON and the WSON Radio YouTube channel.
When it comes to buying for your home, the choice is clear. You want the best prices on the best products with the best service. Your best choice is Dixon's Appliance and Furniture, your hometown choice dealer. Save big on all your favorite brands, all your favorite models, and Dixon's guarantees the lowest local price. Dixon's professional sales staff can help you select the right appliance, sofa, or recliner for your home, offering years of trouble-free service. There's no better choice than your hometown choice. Dixon's Appliance, your hometown choice dealer in Henderson and Morganfield.
Hey, Colonel fans, you've heard this for years. If you're hurt, call Kurt. I'm Kurt Hamilton, and I'm proud to be a former athlete, graduate, and now sponsor of our Colonel teams on WSON. With offices in Henderson and Evansville, my team at Kurt Hamilton Injury Law brings a tight-knit, small-town philosophy with big city aggressiveness and experience to all of our injury clients throughout Kentucky and Indiana. So give me a call at 855-231-KURT or visit us at hurtcallkurt.com.
New pitcher into the ball game. Daly Skis, a right-hander, in for Louisville. Skis from Georgetown, Indiana, plays his college ball at Hillsdale College. As Ron Leonardo went 2 2/3. Allowed 2 runs unearned on 3 hits. He walked a couple, struck out 2. Also had a wild pitch mixed in. Daly Skis, the new pitcher for Louisville here in the bottom of the sixth, is a Flash on top. 7-6, 7, 8, 9 hitters due up for the Flash. Levanchi, McFarland, and Hackham.
Now batting for the Henderson Flash.
Levanchi struck out looking and walked. 0 for 1 tonight for him. He'll lead off the sixth. Flash would love an insurance run. This one just scheduled for 7. It's the back end of a doubleheader as Flash won the first game tonight, 6-1, scoring 5 times in the bottom of the sixth. Big cut, but a swinging strike one from Levanchi. Swung so hard his elbow pad flew off of his left arm. 0-1 to Levanchi. The pitch on the way from Skis is outside, 1-1. One and one to Levanchi. The pitch, broken bat, slow roller up the middle. Wickman charging from short. Nice play. Throws in time to get Levanchi off the slow roller, broken bat. 6-3 on the putout. And that'll bring in Sam McFarland. McFarland 0 for 2. Grounded out to the pitcher and reached on a fielder's choice. Seven to 6 Flash here in the bottom of the sixth. One out, nobody on for McFarland. First pitch called strike one from Skis. The 0-1 is a little, actually, that's in there. Looked to appear a little inside, but it called strike two, and I think McFarland was thinking the same thing. He asked the home plate umpire a question about that one, but then was understood the call. The 0-2, ground ball foul, first base side, just past the Flash dugout. 0-2 to McFarland. Flash coming in 7-1, the best record in the OVL. The Jockeys 3-6. That includes the Flash's Game 1 win earlier tonight. The 0-2 called strike three, and McFarland knew it. Good breaking pitch from Skis. His first strikeout, and two are gone as Lincoln Hackham will come to the plate. Actually, going to get a pinch hitter here.
Pinch hitting for the Flash. Number 16 from Louisiana State University.
It'll be Grant Mangrum and a pinch hit. And will likely stay in the game at the catcher position. Mangrum, the pitch to him is a called strike one. The 0-1 and the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike to Mangrum. Grant from Sterlington, Louisiana, plays his college ball at LSU Eunice. 1-1. And the pitch, chopper foul near the on-deck area for the Jockeys on the third base side, and it's 1-2 to Mangrum. The Jockeys will have their 2, 3, and 4 hitters due up in the top of the 7th. One and two to Mangrum, the number 9 hitter, pinch hitting, and a slow roller to the right side. Going to be a tough play, backhanded by the first baseman. The second baseman picks up, can't recover. That'd be an infield single for Mangrum. Kind of just a slow roller between first and second. Elliott, the first baseman, tried to backhand it. He couldn't get to it. And by the time it reaches second baseman charging, the throw too late to the pitcher covering, an infield hit for Mangrum. The pinch hit single, got to like that. With 2 outs to give Drew Dalton a chance, and Drew's 0 for 3, due for a hit. The pitch to Dalton, fouled it straight back. Oh, and 1 to Dalton. The pitch is popped out of the catcher's mitt, and the throw down to second is not in time. That will go actually as a pass ball, as it is popped out of the mitt by the catcher, Byrne. Made it close trying to throw down, but a pass ball, and Mangrum's at second base. One and 1 to Dalton. The pitch, fastball, caught the outside corner, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch, a little inside, and it's 2-2. Two and 2 to Drew Dalton with a runner at second. Big run with 2 outs. Ground ball to the right side on a couple hops, bowls the second baseman gloves and throws out Dalton. We head to the top of the 7th. Flash trying to close out the Jockeys. Henderson on top, 7-6 here on WSON and the WSON radio app.
What a season it's been for the Henderson County Lady Colonels softball team, and Square Yard Carpet would like to congratulate the team on a great season. A special thank you also for the coaches, assistant coaches, ground crew, the parents, concession stand crew, and WSON for their support of Lady Colonels softball this season.
When you are ready to purchase your home, we want you to feel confident that you are choosing the most dependable bank in your area. I'm John Hobby with Farmers Bank. Farmers Bank offers mortgages for nearly every type of buyer, including purchases, refinances, consolidations, investment properties, and home equity loans. With Farmers Bank competitive rates and quick approval turnaround times, we make your mortgage process effortless and relaxed. Farmers Bank and Trust Company on South Green Street in Henderson. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You're listening to Henderson Flash Baseball here on 860 AM and 96.5 FM. WSON, Henderson, Kentucky.
Trevor Campbell coming in to try to get the save and close it out for Blake Chuafatelli in relief. It was fantastic as the Flash leads 7-6 to start this top of the seventh. Campbell was DHing tonight, so he's in. Grant Mangrum stayed in the game to catch. A really good outing from Chuafatelli, who's got a chance to get the win. As Chuafatelli went 2 1/3, allowed one hit, just a bunt single, no runs, no walks, and he struck out 4. Now Trevor Campbell, chance to get the save and get a doubleheader sweep over the Louisville Jockeys. So Trevor Campbell will have the 2, 3, 4 hitters. Carson Bowles, Austin Taylor, and Jarrett Humphrey, the scheduled hitters to face Campbell. Trevor from Louisville, Kentucky, plays his college ball at IU Southeast, a right-hander. And the pitch is a strike. It was a check swing foul over to the right side of the Flash on deck area, and strike 1 to Bowles. Henderson 4 runs in the first on a Chris Ortega grand slam. We'll talk to Chris on our postgame show tonight. But then it was the Jockeys coming back with a 6-run second on 6 hits. Flash got a run back in the third to make it 6-5 and scored 2 in the fifth to take the lead. 0-1 pitch is away. A ball and a strike to Bowles. The Flash doubleheaders, 2 7-inning games, so chance to close it out here. Sweep the Jockeys and move to 8-1. The 1-1 from Campbell. Ground ball right side, base hit. That's into right as Dalton was kind of playing more up the middle on Bowles and hit it where Dalton would normally play. But he was kind of positioned more near the bag, a little shifted there, and a base hit to right field, the tying run aboard here in the 7th. That'll bring in Austin Taylor, who's 1 for 3. Taylor struck out looking, an RBI single up the middle, and a strikeout on the 4th. But the tying run is aboard. Sorg will hold on Bowles. About a 4-step lead over there for Bowles. Campbell's pitch. Bunt attempt bunted in the air. Campbell picks it up and throws in time to get the out, but the sacrifice is good. 1-3 on the sacrifice bunt by Taylor, and Bowles is at second base with one out. You had to bring in the DH, Jared Humphrey. So the tying run in scoring position now here in the top of the seventh.
Now batting number 34, Jared Humphrey.
Humphrey's 0 for 3, flied out to center, struck out, and grounded out to short on a terrific play by Levanchi that ended the fourth. And that was a second and third situation. That kept the Jockeys at 6 runs. That was a huge play in this ball game. And the pitch to him there is a belt-high fastball for strike one. The Macho Man liked that one. 0-1 to Humphrey. Bowles at second base, the tying run with one out here in the top of the seventh. 7-6 Flash. Flash 7 runs on 7 hits. 6 runs on 10 hits for the Jockeys. The pitch. Oh, just missed. Good pitch. Maybe a little outside. And it's 2-1. Two and one to Humphrey. Bowles leads from second. And the pitch on the way from Campbell. Outside, 3-1. You can be careful here. 3-1 to Humphrey. Latowski on deck. It is 2-1, excuse me. 2 balls and a strike. Campbell, the right-hander, comes set just above the belt. The pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count evens to 2-2.
Everybody clap your hands. Check it out, y'all.
2-2 to Humphrey. Runner at second is the tying run with one out here in the top of the seventh. Campbell checks the runner. Bowles at second. And the 2-2 pitch coming to Humphrey. A little outside. Now the count full of 3-2. First base open. R.J. Latowski is on deck. The 3-2. Ground ball foul, third base side. Near the Jockeys dugout, we'll have another big 3-2 pitch to Humphrey, who again is popped to center, struck out, and grounded out. And the hole deep at short. He's 0 for 3. Cleanup man, though, for the Jockeys. And he has a runner at second base and one out. Top of the seventh inning. This one's scheduled for 7. So the Flash trying to close it out, keep that runner on the bases, and keep him from getting home. Now time called by the catcher for a moment. Hackham will reset the signs with this runner at second base with Trevor Campbell trying to get the save for Blake Chuafatelli. Campbell set at the belt. The 3-2 pitch on the way. Ground ball. Hot shot to third. Knocked down by Ortega. The throw in time. Terrific play by Ortega. It helped Humphrey. Doesn't possess a lot of speed was running. He smoked it. Ortega knocked it down and throws him out for the second out. Great play from Ortega.
Now batting number 30, R.J. Latowski.
So the Jockeys down to their final out. It's R.J. Latowski, who's 1 for 3. He's doubled and scored in the second. Lined out hard to left and struck out. Campbell trying to get the save for Chuafatelli. And the Flash trying to sweep the doubleheader against the Louisville Jockeys here tonight. Flash won game 1 6-1. That one started at 5 o'clock, ended a little bit after 7. This game started at 7:37. So a long night of baseball, but hopefully 2 wins for the Flash. The first pitch coming to Letowski from Campbell. Off speed, a little low for ball 1. Came with a change up there. Good idea, but missed low, 1-0. One and 0 to Letowski. Campbell gets his sign, comes sit, checks the runner, bowls at second. He's there with 2 outs. The pitch on the way is high, 2-0. R.J. Letowski, a dangerous hitter, and he's got a hitter's count now at 2-0. You know, Campbell don't want to go to 3-0 on him here. But first base is open. Not a big deal if you walk him. Caden Elliott on deck, but right now 2-0 to Letowski. 7-6 Flash here in the top of the 7th. And now time called at the plate by the batter, Campbell and Letowski, a little cat and mouse here. Two-0 pitch, drops in for a called strike. Good breaking pitch there from Campbell, now 2-1. The Flash fans still don't get it. Just talking about they're silent here and their team's 1 out away from a win. Should be up and clapping. It doesn't happen here, at least at the back end of a doubleheader. The 2-1. A little inside, and it's 3 balls and a strike. They have to get the PA man, Austin Durham, on you. They may need some instruction, Austin. Three and 1 to Letowski. Jockeys down to their final out. Flash trying to sweep the Jockeys here in a twin bill tonight. The pitch on the way from Campbell is over, but a little low, and it's a walk. 2-out walk to Letowski. But again, first base was open, so now first and second, and Caden Elliott will hit. Elliott, an RBI single to left, grounded out to second and fly to right. Again, it's all about that runner at second. That's Bowles. He's the tying run. Letowski now at first. The go-ahead run here in the top of the 7th. 2 outs. Righty versus righty matchup. Campbell to Elliott. And the pitch from Trevor is a fastball, a little low. Ball 1. Pretty good pitch there, but a little low. 1-0 to Elliott. The 1-0. Again low. 2 balls, no strikes to Elliott. And now the catcher, Mangrum, going to go out and talk with Campbell. After a 2-out walk to Letowski and then 2 balls, no strikes to Elliott. Mangrum going to go out and chat with Trevor Campbell, again trying to get the save here for Blake Chiafatelli. Chiafatelli went 2 1/3, allowed no runs with just 1 hit and struck out 4. Flash have used 5 pitchers today. Campbell, number 5 here, trying to get the save. After Mangrum has had his back, Levanchi, the shortstop, comes in with a brief word with Campbell. 2-0 to Elliott. A hitter's count. The pitch from Campbell. There's a called strike. Good pitch from Campbell. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Oh, just missed over, but a little low again. Just not getting the low strike, and it's 3-1. All three balls have been over the plate, but low. 3-1 to Elliott. First and second, 2 outs. Flash on top, 7-6 here in the top of the 7th. The pitch on the way. Called strike 2, and now it's a full count. And the Jockeys are down to their final strike. Let's go. Come on. 3-2 to Elliott. First and second. The tying run down at second. Campbell's 3-2 pitch is low. And he walked him. The bases are loaded. Back-to-back walks for Campbell. The tying run at third. The go-ahead run now at second. And we are going to have a new pitcher. Pitching change here on WSON, brought to you by your local SureWave food stores and Mr. B's Pizza and Wings. We'll hear from them. Be back with a new pitcher. Flash on top, 7-6, but the Jockeys have loaded the bases with 2 outs. We're back after this on WSON.
Wayne Higgs here, store manager at SureWay Supermarkets. Check out the great deals at our 3 Henderson locations. Our fresh, full-service meat department can cut anything you want for a great cookout. Our produce department offers a variety of garden-fresh fruits and vegetables, some purchased locally. Busy evening? Pick up hot, crispy fried chicken, hot and cold sides, and desserts from our deli. Experience our fast, friendly service where we still carry out your groceries and you don't have to wait in long lines. Shop SureWay where your neighbors are the owners.
Mr. B's Pizza and Wings is a proud sponsor of the Henderson County Colonels here on WSON. Mr. B's is a sports-themed restaurant that offers great food and great service. Mr. B's menu offers a wide variety of options from pizza and pasta to salads and sandwiches and, of course, Mr. B's famous wings. Try one of Mr. B's specials, like a large one-topping and 20 wings for $29.99. An extra large one-topping and 50 wings for just $52.99. And 2 large 2-topping pizzas, $24.99. Mr. B's Pizza and Wings.
Brady Joyner, the right-hander, coming in to try to get the final out as Louisville has loaded the bases. 2 outs here at the top of the 7th. Trevor Campbell started this inning, gave up a leadoff single to Bowles. He was sacrificed over to second by Taylor for 1 out. Then Humphrey grounded out to third. But then back-to-back walks from Campbell to Letowski and Elliott loaded the bases. And now Jonah Wickman is the hitter. Wickman is 2 for 3 tonight. Singled and scored in the second, doubled into left in the third, and he struck out. Brady Joyner got a save last night, his first of the year, as Joyner against Madisonville. A terrific job striking out 2 batters with the bases loaded to get the save. Similar situation here, but he just needs 1 out. It's a left-handed hitting Jonah Wickman. Brady Joyner's pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. Joyner, the tall right-hander, usually comes right at you. From Las Vegas, Nevada, Willamette University. 0-1 to Wickman. With the bases loaded, the tying run at third. The pitch, fastball high, 1-1. Go-ahead run down at second base. Flash get the out. They win it here and sweep the doubleheader from the Louisville Jockeys. A ball and a strike to Wickman. Flash on top, 7-6 here in the top of the 7th. The 1-1 is a little high, 2 balls and a strike. 2-1 to Wickman. Bowles at third, Letowski at second, Elliott at first. The pitch called strike two, and again, Louisville down to their final strike. It's 2-2. Two and two to Wickman. The flash, a strike away. The pitch on the way from Joyner. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Got him to chase. Big strikeout from Joyner as he leaves them loaded. And the flash sweep the doubleheader. Coming from behind here in game two to win 7-6 after a 6-1 win over Louisville earlier today. Blake Chuafatelli gets the win. Brady Joyner the save. As the Flash down Louisville 7-6. Stay tuned for the postgame show. We'll catch up with Flash third baseman Chris Ortega and have the scoreboard show for you coming up next. Once again, your final score: Henderson 7, Louisville 6. Thanks for joining us here on WSON. I'm Greg Busby. So long for just a while.
Henderson Flash Baseball here on WSON is being brought to you by Dixon's Appliance and Furniture, Kurt Hamilton Injury Law, Collier & Company Real Estate, your local Sureway food stores, Mr. B's Pizza and Wings, ATA CPAs and Business Advisors, Square Yard Carpet, and by Hetty's Pizza. Stay tuned for the postgame show coming up next here on WSON.
You have questions and we have answers. Hello, I'm Andy Rodout with the Henderson County Cooperative Extension Service. UK Extension provides practical, research-based information to help people, businesses, communities build a better future. We offer programs and assistance with agriculture and natural resources, family and consumer sciences, 4-H youth development, horticulture, as well as community and economic development. To see how we can help you, contact us at the Henderson County Cooperative Extension Service at 826-8387.
If your job situation is changing because of layoffs or restructuring, you may have to make several decisions. One important decision may be what to do with your retirement plan. Make sure your retirement stays on track. I'm Ryan Wilkie, your Henderson County Edward Jones financial advisor. I'd like to help. Stop by my office at 5 South Main Street in Henderson or call 826-5993 for an appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
What's that? A tax refund check. Why is it so stressy? Uncle Larry has taught us how to really stretch out our customer tax refunds. And we're giving you even more for your much-needed trade. But that's not all. With every vehicle purchase right now, you get a free 7-night resort getaway. Nobody does more to earn your business than Uncle Larry and his team at Audubon Chrysler. Isn't that right, Binley? At Audubon Chrysler Center, where the Viper sits high in the sky.
Fix up your home with Heritage. Our home improvement financing options can help you change your home now and pay for it over time. Upgrade your home. Make home repairs. Remodel a kitchen. Create a man cave. Remodel your bath. Whether it's a small weekend project or a large renovation, Heritage Federal Credit Union can help you finance your improvements today. Fix up your home with Heritage.
Some restrictions apply. Rates, terms, and conditions are subject to change without notice. Insured by NCUA. Equal housing lender. Go to hfc.info for details about credit costs and terms.
The Henderson Flash postgame scoreboard show is next on WSON. A look at scoring and stats in tonight's ball game, plus a look at scores from around the OVL. The scoreboard show presented by Hetty's Pizza here on WSON. North, south, east, west, Hetty's delivers to Henderson County best. Hetty's Pizza delivers within 20 minutes of their location on South Green Street, including citywide in Henderson. Hetty's county delivery area reaches from Henderson to parts of Roberts and from some of Spotsville to Corydon. Call or order online at Hetty'sPizza.com and be sure to like Hetty's Pizza on Facebook for daily specials. Hetty's Pizza open 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. every day and proud supporter of the Henderson County Colonels. You're listening to Henderson Flash Baseball here on 860 AM and 96.5 FM. WSON, Henderson, Kentucky.
Welcome to the Scoreboard Show here on WSON, presented by Hetty's Pizza. The Henderson Flash down the Louisville Jockeys 7-6. Henderson 7 runs on 7 hits, no errors, 3 left. Louisville 6 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. The Jockeys left 7. Blake Chiafatelli gets the win in relief. Chiafatelli now 1-0. As Kobe Madsen actually started the game through just 4 pitches, though, as Madsen got sick. Had a 2-2 count to Colin Goda, leadoff man, when Isaac Hausman had to come in. He would walk Goda, but then get Bowles to bounce into a double play. Then he struck out Taylor to get out of that first inning. As Hausman went an inning and 2/3, he allowed 6 runs on 5 hits, walked 1, struck out 2. As Louisville had a 6-run second. We'll talk about that in a moment. Cade Sanders pitched 2 innings, allowed no runs on 3 hits, walked 1, struck out 2. Chiafatelli, who got the win, 2 1/3, no runs on just 1 hit. Struck out 4. Trevor Campbell, 2/3 of an inning, allowed a hit, no runs, walked 2, and then Brady Joyner gets the 1-out save, a third, a strikeout of Jonah Wickman with the bases loaded, the tying run at third to preserve the win, and the Flash get the victory. Henderson started with a 4-run first inning. Robbie Arnett got the start on the hill for Louisville. He struck out Drew Dalton to start the inning, but then Casey Sorg was hit by a pitch. Trevor Campbell then singled to center, and Ryan Dos Santos reached on a fielder's choice as Trevor Campbell was off of the pitch. They couldn't get him out at second on the 4th, so the bases were loaded for Chris Ortega, who hit a grand slam, a home run over the right field wall to put the Flash on top 4-0 after 1. But Louisville would come back with a big inning in the second, scoring 6 times. 6 runs on 6 hits in that second inning to take a 6-4 lead. The Flash would get a run back in the third on an RBI double with 1 out off the bat of Ryan Dos Santos to make it 6-5. The Flash would score 2 in the 5th to take the lead with 2 outs. Trevor Campbell singled up the middle. Then Ryan Dos Santos had an infield hit. Campbell had stole second and got to third on Dos Santos' infield hit. So had runners at the corners. Dos Santos was going back and forth at first. They faked the throw there, threw to third to try to pick off Campbell. The throwing error from the catcher went in left field. Campbell came in to score. Dos Santos went all the way first to third, and then he scored moments later to take the lead on a wild pitch. So with 2 outs, the Flash scored 2 runs to take the lead, and that would be the final. 7-6, Flash come from behind to get the victory. Again, the line score: Henderson 7 runs on 7 hits, no errors, 3 left. Louisville 6 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. The Jockeys left 7. Chiafatelli gets the win. He's 1-0. Ryan Leonardo takes the loss, 0-1. Brady Joyner gets his second save of the season. A 2-hour, 47-minute game. Crowd of about 200. The Flash take Game 2 of the doubleheader 7-6 after winning Game 1 6-1. Other finals in the OVL tonight: Madisonville a winner over Muhlenberg County 13-10. Paducah crushed Franklin 14-4. Owensboro a victory over DuBois County 12-8, and Hoptown nipped Fulton 10-9. And it was the Flash, a 1-run win here in Game 2 7-6. Earlier today 6-1. They are now 8-1. When we come back, we'll talk to Chris Ortega. He'll be our guest on the post-game show, our player of the game. Back with Chris Ortega, the Flash third baseman, coming up next on WSON.
The Henderson Flash Player of the Game post-game show is next on WSON, brought to you by ATA CPAs and Business Advisors. Back with an interview with our Player of the Game after these messages from ATA CPAs and Business Advisors.
Hi, I'm Chris Kemp.
And I'm Brian Crafton. We are partners with Alexander Thompson Arnold CPAs, and we are proud dads of Henderson County Lady Colonels. As dads and professionals in our town, we understand the importance of growth and opportunity in the community where we're raising our families.
At ATA, our team of professionals can help your family, business, or you as an individual plan for the future. ATA will be your lifelong accounting partner.
Come see us on the corner of 1st and Elm Streets in our hometown of Henderson, Kentucky. Good luck, Colonels.
And Lady Colonels.
Welcome to the Flash Player of the Game show. Catching up with Chris Ortega tonight. Chris was 2 for 2 including a grand slam over the right field wall in the first inning. Also had a single in the ballgame in the third and a walk to the fifth. So on base 3 times, 2 for 2, a run scored, and 4 RBIs for Chris Ortega. Chris, congratulations. Obviously, a big swing there for you in the first. Bases loaded. What's kind of your approach in that situation early in the ball game? You hit one over the wall, but what were kind of you thinking about going to that at bat?
Well, I was just thinking about put a good swing on it and see what happens. Like past couple of games, I've been looking to the pull side and let the ball travel a little bit, and it went.
Opposite field home run. Did you think it had a chance off the bat? Do you think you got it out of the ballpark?
Yeah, absolutely.
What was that? Ever hit a grand slam before in your career?
I don't think so. This one definitely at this age is pretty special, to be honest.
Absolutely, and especially even more cool going opposite field.
Yeah,
right?
100%.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, Chris. I know you're from Miami. You play your college ball in Tennessee. But tell us kind of where you grew up there in Miami, your high school ball there, and now playing at Tusculum.
Yeah, so I grew up with 2 brothers and a sister, and my parents raised us all. We all play sports, and we all went to the same high school. It's called Miami Palmetto. From there, I went to Davis and Elkins to play college baseball. Ended up transferring after 3 years to Tusculum, and that's where I'm at now.
Obviously, Miami, a big city. What was like the high school baseball scene like in Miami?
Very talented.
Yeah.
A lot of good players there. Definitely more competition than smaller areas, but you deal with it.
Absolutely. How did you kind of wind up in Tusculum playing your college ball in Greenville, Tennessee?
So I hit the transfer portal after my 3rd year at Davis and Elkins, and that's really how it went. I wanted to go there, and it's been special.
Now, it's your first year here in Henderson. How much did Dos Santos do recruiting you to Henderson this year?
He was all over me, saying this is going to be the best time ever, and I went. Sold me off of that, so we're here now.
Did you play any summer ball last year?
No, this is my first year playing summer ball at the collegiate level. So
obviously a great start for you guys, but just you have a Flash family, or stay with a host family or anything here in Henderson?
Yes.
Who's your host family?
The Rollins.
Okay, yeah.
The Rollins, yeah.
Rollins, always great host here. And any shout-outs you'd like to give back home into Miami?
I'd give a shout-out to both my parents. Thanks, Pops and Mom. They're the best.
All right. Thanks, Chris. Thanks for coming
up.
Nice shot tonight as well. A grand slam for Chris Ortega. Appreciate Chris coming up, being our player of the game tonight. Chris was 2 for 2, including the grand slam in the first inning, bringing in 4, obviously. Also had a hit later in the ball game as the Flash get the victory 7-6 over Louisville after winning game 1 6-1. The Flash now 8-1 overall as the Louisville Jockeys drop to 3-7. Next home game for the Flash is Friday night when the Flash welcome in the Full Count Rhythm. We'll have that one on the WSON Radio app and, of course, right here on the video stream on the WSON Radio YouTube channel. That'll wrap things up here tonight from Bill Heath Field. Need to thank my teammates for tonight's broadcast, working the doubleheader. Steve Towle had game 1 for you. Isaac Thatcher at studio control in downtown Henderson, working both games. Gray Busby, Wyatt Ellenberg on the video stream tonight on the WSON Radio YouTube channel. My name is Greg Busby. The Henderson Flash, a 7-6 win over the Louisville Jockeys behind great relief work from Blake Chuafatelli and Brady Joyner. A big strikeout to end the ballgame as the Flash moved to 8-1, sweeping the doubleheader against the Louisville Jockeys. 7-6 your final. From all of us here at WSON for this time and until next time.